Hello and welcome everyone to another video. I am Lainey Raider and we had a black screen for a minute there.
Darkness!
And today we are doing our next level of Sabatu's Tomb Raider, Atlantis. The level. Yeah, so this is going to be an ordeal. Because I may not remember everything about this level, but I don't remember anything good. And Natla's Mines was a task. So, yeah. And with me today, I have Jenyata for watching, not playing.
Wahoo!
But if she's feeling adventurous, I would let her play.
No who.
No who. Okay. Just thought I'd offer, since, like...
I mean, I could take a shot just for comedic effect, but that's probably about as much as it's probably going to amount to.
Yeah. We'll play it by ear. I know you're kind of more of an intermediate raider than a rookie raider now. But it's up to you.
With modern controls.
Yeah, true.
The tank controls are... Yeah, I'm still as nub could be, probably.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try this tea.
I wonder... Okay, no, the controller shortcuts
God.
don't work. Is it good tea?
It's amazing!
Nah.
Oh my gosh, it's
today's
like liquid candy.
Today's tea we have is called Fairy Garden. It's a mixture of green and white tea with, I think, what was it? Papaya, strawberry, pineapple, and rose petals.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that is good.
Mm-hmm.
I could drink this on a regular and be completely content.
I feel like it would also be really good iced, like if you made a picture of it.
Yeah. I like it warm though.
Yeah, it's good warm.
Mmm. Oh, I need this. When does this particular one come in?
Hi!
How dare you interrupt our tea time?
Yeah, I don't know if this one's a seasonal tea or not. Because, like, I know the pumpkin pie tea is seasonal, so it's not going to be for sale again until September.
When it's for sale, I am buying a metric crap ton.
Yeah, I mean, next time I go, I can look and see if they have it.
Yes, if they have this one specifically.
Yeah, the Fairy Garden.
If you could get me the giganto bag, I will happily give you the money back.
You're funny.
You know what I mean? Meow.
You're hilarious.
Love you.
I love you. I'll give you the money back. Isn't she silly?
I pay what I am. I pay what I borrow. I give back for things. Dictionary not working for brain. Squeaky. Squeaky chairs, squeaky.
Yeah, I forgot to tighten that arm back up that you pointed out last time. That was kind of coming. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this chair specifically. It just like the arm just kind of gets loose after a while and has to be retightened. Hey, editing Lainey here. So there's a little bitty secret I messed up here. Secreto. Anyway, carry on. But hopefully, if I can remember to, next time you come, I'll have it tightened back up.
Woot.
Ba-da. Okay, yeah. The door in here opened. It did. Let's see, how many secrets in this level are? 6 secrets! Jesus Christ!
See, when we do the normal games, you know what's going on, and you get to have fun see me struggle.
Yeah.
This is the other, like the shoe on the other foot for me when we're going through these.
Watching me struggle.
Sinicinta. He is half horse, half Atlantean. Have you heard that song yet?
No.
The half horse, half man?
No.
From OCT?
I don't even know who that is.
You know the song Clogs?
No.
I have education nums to do. Oh, this is not allowed. This must be corrected ASAP.
Let's see. Uzamo.
Uzimi.
Uzimi Uzamo.
John Leguizamo? What? Who was awesome. I love him. He is very cool.
Looks like I have a switchy switch here.
I'd say John's got some range for sure. When it comes to like acting, very cool beans.
Oh yeah.
He was in the Leonardo DiCaprio version of Romeo and Juliet. He was in Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar as Chichi Rodriguez. You know, it's like the one that wanted to be a princess and wanted to stay, wanted to be a drag princess because queens were too old.
Yeah. Didn't Leonardo DiCaprio, wasn't that the guy that painted the Mona Lisa?
No. That's what happens when you say things like that, lady.
You know, the Mona Lisa used to be copper colored, and then it turned green over time because of the oxidation.
You're hurting my brain.
It's the Statue of Liberty.
Don't do that to me.
I kid. I'm not. Yeah.
She just likes to mess with my head like that.
I mean, that's kind of a bit that I do with a lot of people, where I just say really dumb things to see how people will react, just like for comedic effect. Yeah. And like also to see if they actually think I'm not dumb.
Nah, I know you're not. It's just one of those, you're doing this on purpose to make my brain hurt. Now, yes, you know, we come up with some pretty chaotically funny situations out of that.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever top the getting sushi with your speaker in my back pocket.
God, you want to tell the viewers that story?
Literally, we were going to a really yummy sushi place that was nearby where I used to live, and I used to live a bit of ways out from Laney. At that point, it was almost like an hour drive.
Yeah.
To get from her place to mine, because I was taking care of my
technically,
dad.
I think I was still living in Ohio when this happened, so it was more like 5 hours.
Yeah, because that was a visit. That's right.
Yeah, that was during a visit when I lived in Ohio.
Yeah, but you know, so she's there, and so it was a bit of a drive. So instead of going all the way back to one of the main places that was out of the way, we went to a really good sushi place that was just close by where I lived. And it was actually doing very well. The prices were fair. The food was good. You know, just awesome. It's sad because it's not there anymore.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's just under new management. They changed the name to, well...
Yeah, they changed the name a few times, but most of the people that were there when you and me went there all the time, they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, the service has just turned to kudu.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, didn't it used to just be called Tokyo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, so we went there, and Lainey had this idea and, like, completely kept me out of the loop for the first little bit. She goes, here, I need you to hold my speaker in your pocket. I don't have any pockets. And
I didn't bring my purse.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't bring my bag. So can you hold this for me? I was like, yeah, sure. And so just out of instinct, because, you know, I had, you know, jean pockets, it was like, I'll just shove it in the back pocket, because that's where I shove most of my stuff. Because anyone who is, you know, wears lady jeans knows that the freaking front pockets don't amount to squat.
They really don't.
Of course, most women's clothes don't amount to squat when it comes to carrying stuff.
Yeah.
But, so I put it in my back pocket, and we start walking in, and, you know, we're getting escorted to our table after saying hi to the server, and literally, as we're being led through to go towards the table, I just hear a bunch of random farting noises coming from behind me. Lainey is doing everything she possibly can in any shape or form to not lose it.
I was losing it. I was failing miserably at that.
I said you were trying. I didn't say you succeeded.
Yeah, no, I was not succeeding at that.
But she started giggling. And it was very obvious at that point what was going on.
Yeah.
But there was people that was around, and they all just started giving death glares. And as they're and you know, since they wanted to be sorry sports, I started to play along and go, Lainey, we shouldn't have had that Taco Bell for coming here. And literally every time I took a step, it was
especially when I waited until
I went to sit down.
Well, you were walking right past that one people's
lady.
people
Yeah.
table, and I just like I let it rip.
Yeah, like there was she let a big one out, and there was like these pompous, richy, very obvious, holier than their attitudinal, like old ladies.
Which, I mean, given the end of town, it's like you're at a sushi restaurant in this end of town. Maybe chill out a bit.
Yeah, exactly. But they kept giving that, like they were giving me and her death glares and everything, and I'm just like, yeah, I was just like that. But yeah, just like the entire time, we're getting death glares. They're looking at us. They're so angry, thinking that I was like being this disgusting, you know, just tootopotamus.
Because they thought you were farting for real.
Yeah, they thought I was tooting for real. And then literally just like I get to our table, Lainey lets out like on the speaker like the longest, loudest one she could. And then I look at her and I was like, you done? She's like, I guess so. So I pulled the speaker out of my pocket where like everyone behind us could see it. And you just see everyone duck and hide into their cubbies because, you know, they realized that there wasn't any actual farting going on. And they felt like crap afterwards. Oh, man. No one wanted to come and say anything. They were, because like at one point the table of the stuck up ladies. Ladies, stop cooking yourself.
I was gonna say I guess that platform's a no-go.
Yeah, very much so. But like at one point they the snarky ladies and whatnot, they were kind of starting to like whisper and talk under their breath where you could very obviously tell they were talking about us. Specifically me, because I was the
2T.
Yeah, the 2T in progress that was walking by. And yeah, when they saw it was a speaker, like two of the ladies that was on the opposite side, because there was three of them all together.
Yeah.
The two that were side by side turned and looked at the one that was by herself, and they're like, "You said that," and like you couldn't hear, like I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying, but you could tell the two that were on the one side was starting to get mad and start stuff with the one that was by herself.
I'm a goddess of chaos and discord.
But you know, there was nothing else going on in there. It looked like people needed a laugh because there actually was that one table. There was one table off on the side that was laughing their butts off. Wasn't that the one that had like the two kids with them?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember a family like with kids, and they were laughing so freaking hard. And I think part of it was because of how hard you were laughing. But then, like, I think they caught on to what was going on faster than the ladies at the table did.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd probably be mad if someone, like, deliberately tooted in my direction.
I mean, yeah, if it was a real toot, then yeah.
If it was a real fart. But, you know, the fact that the speaker was right freaking there. And then after I pulled the speaker out, like, they were like, oh no.
Hey,
they got out of Dodge real quick.
Hey, like I'm getting the hell out of Dodge real quick.
Say, it's like kind of like Lainey. Very effectively displaying how that is done correctly. Shaka-fooey.
Shaka-flooey.
Flock of seagulls.
Flock of flooey. Flock of fluffies.
Oh, that's funny. Ah, this tea is so freaking good.
Isn't it, though?
I needs it.
I'm gonna take me another sip.
Super nummy.
This particular flavor of tea actually tastes better as it cools off.
Yeah.
Like the pumpkin pie hot chocolate tea, it tastes good, but it's a lot better when it's hot. But like,
yeah, this one's good, warm or cool.
Yeah, to me it tastes better when it starts cooling off.
Tastes good to me either way. Totally wasn't because I slightly burned the tip of my tongue because I was impatient. Whoa! Help me! Oh.
Good thing I have plenty of med kits. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I know the place looks like a slaughterhouse, but you don't have to blend in with the decor there, lady. Oh!
I flipped right into that.
Dude, he said both you in particular. Where you at, you little rat with wings? Yeah, that's right. Warning shots.
This one has the old sound effects for the Uzis.
Nice.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, like with the updated like Tomb Raider 5 sound effects that I had in the first one when we played through it. It was like, but in this one it's just like pew 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 pew.
We only had so much we could work with.
Yeah, the original 1996 sound effects. Let's see what's over there.
You know when Sonic came out initially, right?
Ish. I don't know the exact year. I just remember it was like.
Say, would 1992 seem about the right?
I think it was before 92.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Because I can remember playing it before going to Germany, and
Okay.
92. I think 92 was the year we went to Germany to go live.
I was just wondering because my kiddos started watching Sonic Prime, like the new Netflix show.
Yeah.
And apparently there was some sort of significance around the 1992 for like the Sonic and Tails situation that was going on in one of the episodes. I wonder if the 92 was just when Tails was introduced.
Yeah, I mean,
That might make more sense.
I was gonna say it would make more sense if because like Tails was introduced in Sonic 2, and so like Sonic 2 coming out in 1992 would make more sense.
I will have to look at this. Yeah, like I said, it just randomly occurred to me, just due to the fact that you're pretty knowledgeable on the Sonic stuff, being a big fan and whatnot. So I figured if anyone knew, you would. Let's see.
Oh, I never triggered the dude. Oh well.
Triggered the dude.
Oh well. I guess I'll just do something.
You'll do the thing, like hanging there.
Ah, poo. Okay. I'm gonna save here at the Switch so that if something happens, I can just immediately come back.
Okay, so the first one came out in 91. I've got a list of games.
Ha! I mean,
Wahoo!
oh, blood.
Why can't you just tell me? Why do I have to go through all this random crap?
It's hard to see, and flares aren't a thing in this game.
Oh, it's red in there.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be blood.
Mentally, that's terrifying. Like seeing it, not so much, because it's very obviously just a red shade.
Yeah, just red
put over
water.
the water. But the mental process of that,
Yeah.
I could see how that'd be really.
I mean,
terrifying.
in Tomb Raider 4, there's also an opportunity to swim in blood.
Nice.
Let's see. I think... Okay, I probably want to get up on the right side.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 1992. So that explains it. Alright. That makes more sense. Sorry, that was driving me a little crazy, so it was like, I need to look this up.
Alright, so, okay. So let's see. I'm gonna walk, step, jump
Like a boss.
onto that platform. And take it a couple steps back here. Aim for the lower section. And we're back. Okay. So I'm gonna want to jump almost immediately to land on that.
Like a boss.
And then I'm gonna save again, like a boss, because
Savey wavy importante.
I don't want to have to keep redoing sections like this.
That makes perfect sense to me. Anyone who thinks otherwise is a liar or a masochist.
Huh. The question is, where do I... Okay. So I think I'm gonna... There we go.
Wahoo!
Sabatu and his crazy jumps.
That's what he do. He's Sabatu. I wonder if the Saba kind of partly comes from, like, sabotage.
I don't know. It might just be his actual name.
His name is Saba. That's cool. I like that.
Well, Sabatu, I mean.
Alright, well, yeah, the full... Either way, it sounds
Yeah.
really cool. I like
Yeah, I mean,
unusual
I don't
names.
know what country he's from or what language he speaks, but I mean, it's possible that Sabatu might be his actual name in real life.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of more unique names. Hagaga and the Wawa. Going to Wawa.
No, I'm just gonna reload.
No Hagaga and the Wawa. Okay.
Because then I'd have to climb back up. And I don't want to do all that.
Fair enough. Does that mean all the other ones are... Crunch!
Crunch! Can I have more tea?
Yes, absolutely, darling.
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 Have some tea, darling.
It'll do you good. It'll pack you right up.
I can't remember if there's any caffeine in this tea or not.
Not like it's gonna really have much of an effect on me anyway.
Yeah. Here lately, whenever I try to drink like caffeine or energy, like for pretty much my entire life, caffeine was having the opposite effect on me and like putting me to sleep. And like same for energy drinks. But then randomly in like August of this year, it started like doing the opposite and like actually having the intended effect on me. And so it was like, okay, great. I was like, okay, great. I can actually, get woke up by drinking coffee and stuff now.
Nope.
But then like I started having like heart palpitations from like drinking it too much. So I'm like, okay, gotta lay off that now. But now, whenever I drink it, I'll feel marginally more alert. But then just like feel more tired than before I drank it. So it's just like, I can't win.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. I'm sorry.
How dare you? It's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're apologizing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's always my fault.
Is not. Say things like that.
I say in joking manner.
But
promise.
I see through the joking manner.
She sees through my guys. Not fair.
I see through the self-deprecating humor.
No.
I think I can jump from here to get that med kit.
Savivi.
But I'm gonna Savivi first because
You're probably gonna have to jump back as soon as you grab that.
Flippy whack! Pocahontas!
Pocahontas.
Okay, so we're back. And,
Muscles.
talking about the importance of checking food before you leave a restaurant instead of just instead of just pulling away without checking. Because, get what you pay for and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like you. I prefer to, I'll sit there and make the drive-through wait for me to check my food and make sure it's correct before I pull away.
Yep. That, or at least, just pull off to the side so that, you can check.
Yeah.
And, if you're kind of like me where you don't want to inconvenience other folks, but even then, it's just make sure.
Yeah. I'm not super concerned about, if me making sure that I'm not going to be inconvenienced later inconveniences other people for a few seconds, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. It really depends. I'm not saying I'll go around and inconvenience people just for the hell of it, but there's just certain things when it comes to my food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's y'all can wait 2 seconds for me to make sure that they gave me the right stuff.
Yeah.
Because if anything, I might be doing someone else a favor if they accidentally handed me their order.
Yeah. I've had that happen a couple of times where we got someone else's order and then it's we've already touched all over it trying to, distribute it to who we thought it belonged to. And so now that person has to wait even longer. Especially when the shutdowns and everything were going on. You did not want anyone else touching your stuff, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh. Pew, 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 him.
It's basically just a matter of, weighing the importance of, inconveniencing other people versus, your own needs in a particular situation. Because, sometimes it's worth inconveniencing other people just to make sure you're taken care of.
Yeah.
Obviously not to an extreme, but
within reason.
Yeah, within reason. It just depends on the situation.
The situation.
The situation.
Of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel kind of similar about that.
Yeah.
Except for the ones that are inconsiderate buttheads.
Yeah, the ones who will just who don't care about inconveniencing people. They'll inconvenience people just because.
I'm serious. This tastes better than candy. Ah, da-ga-ga! Chumpy Wumpy's in the water.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, most of these attempts are probably going to be cut out anyway, just because usually I'll only leave in the first 1 or 2 attempts, and then the rest will be cut out. Save.
Savey wavy.
And then I'll just leave the last attempt, just because it would be boring to just watch me fail over and over again with because it's funny whenever it happens once in a while, but to me watching someone fail in the exact same spot over and over again would be boring.
Yeah, now I get that.
And it would make me want to click away from the video. So I'm trying to keep it as engaging as possible and removing all the fluff.
The fluffernutter. Woohoo! You
Woohoo! I did it.
Like a boss. As always.
And I'm gonna save.
Savey wavy importante.
All right, let's see. What did I get? A pyramid key, but I'm already in the pyramid. Why do I need a key?
Oh.
Why don't you know?
Because I didn't make the game.
Ooh, how convenient.
Hey, it is legit, and it is an actual fact, and it backs up what I said.
Well, how very convenient.
The truth usually is.
Well. Sucks teeth. Well.
I'm getting the parody versions of Snipe energy from you when you do that. Leviosa.
Oh, you mean Snape?
Or Snape.
Yeah.
I said Snipe, didn't I?
Yeah, I was
bad.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Sorry. I told you I'm not very well acquainted with the series.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. No.
Yeah.
Scribbly squabble on his forehead.
Yeah, I liked it when I was younger, but I feel like I kind of outgrew it.
I never really got into it to begin with. It just wasn't my thing. Just like I never got into Twilight. I guess I'm just weird. But that's part of why I'm me.
Weirdo.
Haha, you love me.
I do. I do. I do. Even if you are a weirdo.
Takes one to know one.
I mean, I am a weirdo too. So.
An awesome weirdo.
Yes.
One of my favorites.
One of? Who's the others? Do I need to mess somebody up?
Well, I mean, you know, there's reasons I have, you know, some offspring and a hubby. I kind of have to like them.
I guess.
For that to work.
Oh no!
Back into the Red River.
I'm trying to figure out where this other switch is, because it's like I've thrown all these switches, but the door's still not open. So it's like,
Is there a hidden one maybe in the water that you didn't initially see?
that's what I'm wondering, but like I'm not seeing any.
Because, you know, if I were a game creator, I would definitely put it in like the hardest visual spot.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, and also like if I were a candle. Why did I say candle? If I were a bunny, I'd.
I almost dropped my tea. You just scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting that. I'm over here. This was like, oh yeah, what'd you do? And then you literally, like without holding the cup, I had it up like this and you did the first hop and I went.
I'm gonna take a sip of tea.
I went to take it, and then you did that first hop, and it startled me so much. It was just like, what the?
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, shoulders, you can untense now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, see, like in a little deep crevice like that.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm not gonna be able to look at a rabbit for like a month now. Just because it's gonna pop at me.
Hop.
Just the sudden loudness out of nowhere. I think that's what startled me more than
Yeah.
anything because I wasn't expecting it.
Do you know what I'm referencing? That episode of Powerpuff Girls, where Mojo Jojo was babysitting them.
God, that's been forever. I know what you're talking about now. I actually thought you were talking about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends for a minute.
No, same era though. I mean, same era, different show.
Yeah, because of hippity hoppity.
Said funny bunny to sweet little girl.
Yeah, I always thought that was so cute.
Yeah.
Even when she was an old grandma, he still sung it to her.
My ears are quite flippity. My tail is quite floppity.
Ah, you were getting burned all the embery, which isn't very goody for your skinny. Whoppity. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder though. It's like, are imaginary friends immortal, basically?
I would assume so, especially if they're getting, well, I should say, I assume so in that particular cartoon world.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the fact that they're getting adopted by other children in some cases.
Yeah. Because of, like, other kids growing up and stuff like that. I'm going to save here and go investigate down there.
Investigation!
Because it's like, I have this pyramid key and a door that won't open. And so I'm trying to figure out... Aha! Aha!
You found it! Wahoo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's why I saved there.
Mm-hmm. Very, very smart.
Okay, so I think I'm going to do a walk, step, jump for that.
Whee!
I almost didn't make it there. I almost blew it.
Nah.
I almost ate crap. Yay, it opened.
Finally!
Finally! Quick, use a med kit before the game realizes what happened. All right, I'm gonna save here in case I fall again.
Has to be careful.
Real careful.
Yep. Really careful.
All right, let's see.
Rucife.
Oh man, I want to watch Cinderella 3 again.
Yes, 3 is my favorite. That is one of the few like series where one of the or sequels is my more favorite than the OG.
Yeah.
My innards. Door open.
I'm gonna save here because I don't know what's coming.
Yes, because holy crap. I'm flying, Mom, flying. Mom, where are you? Where'd you go? You ain't flying no more, brat.
I think this is actually the central area because I can see the platform up there.
Holy dingle hoppers, man!
I know. Look at all the Atlanteans.
Why?
Oh, hey, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh. I have no clue where you're supposed to go.
Where did he go? Did I unalive him?
Yes. You didn't see him go into pieces?
No.
Yeah, you got him. Now you gotta get this one. Danny in ultra concentration mode. Yeah, see, he fell apart like that.
I guess I'm just used to New Game Plus where it takes longer to get rid of them.
Yeah. Well, that, and no fault of your own, but it actually did kind of sound like still that he was kind of around.
Yeah,
for a
I thought I
minute.
saw him just fly down lower, out of view. I didn't know that I had successfully unalived him.
Nah. Because I honestly thought another one got activated. Cotton candy.
Is that what it tastes like to you?
It tastes like a fruity cotton candy.
Interesting.
That's the best way to put it. I think the strawberry is what kind of gives it more of that candy taste.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the rose petals too.
Yeah. I like that. It's so freaking good. Sorry. I don't mean to keep bringing up the tea, but it's just
Oh,
this is
tea.
So good.
Tea.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Raggy!
Raggy!
Raggy! Ricky Rass! Ricky Rass! Nope, he's still there this time. Nope, not anymore.
Remember when I switched to the modern controls without telling you?
Uh-huh.
And you were like, oh, it's R2. And I'm like, it's always been R2. No, it hasn't. Don't you gaslight me.
Yes, I remember that well. Way to go, Crunch.
Anywho,
Wahoo!
that's okay. I wanted to come back down here and explore anyway.
Turn it around, turn it into song. What the? I'm going down, Ma. I'm not worthy.
I'm gonna save here and jump down there and see what is going on. What's going on?
And I said,
Hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
hey, yeah, yeah. I now. So you don't get copyright striked. I love that song.
Yeah.
Literally just as long as it has the He-Man stuff with it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, did I pray? Damn it, now it's stuck in my head.
I think maybe I wasn't supposed to come down here yet. So I'm going to reload.
It is highly probable. Would you like to get topped off?
Yes, peas.
Peas and carrots?
Yes. Pour the tea.
I did.
All right, let's see. So I guess there's got to be like a switch around here or something. Aha! Aha! I found you. I found you.
Carsey Wabs! Oh. I bet that's time too.
Huh? I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for it to be timed. Because, like, if it's timed and I don't make it to the door, I wouldn't be able to get back.
Yeah, this is true. You know the mechanics of this game way better than I ever will.
I see.
Said the lady.
Oh, no! Okay, and we're back. All right, so let's see. Jump out a little bit more. Mother fragga.
Flock of seagulls?
Flock of seagulls, exactly. Okay, so
maybe you
okay,
gotta jump
yeah.
off the slamp there or something?
the slamp.
Yep, the slamp. It's a thing now.
Is that what we're calling it? If only she would actually like angle towards it, you know?
Get your angle trajectories correct, dang it.
And since this is like true Tomb Raider 1, I can't do the mid-air turn.
Boo.
Yep.
Lainey's going into concentration mode. Watch out, folks. It's about to get good.
No, she didn't jump. I had the jump button held.
If you keep her paws right there, she'll just levitate the whole time.
Ha!
Wow.
Ha!
Complicated AF just to get over there.
That's Sabatu.
That is something else. My patience would not let me. Oh, there's a couple of guys over there.
Okay, I'm gonna save here.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Cause, yeah.
This is going to be a moment for sure.
Whee!
Oops. Wow.
Had to land exactly in the lava flow.
Well, yeah. Well, very nice. Oh. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
No, aim for the one with less health.
Save. Oh, heal, then save.
I don't need to heal just yet.
Okay. Whichever one works for you. You the boss. Whee! Of course you would. Yeah.
I knew it. That Mulan was a troublemaker from troublemaker from the start. Don't look at me. She gets it from your side of the family.
Your great granddaughter had to be a cross-dresser. And when she went into that line, she kind of started sounding like Donald Duck.
I feel like there's a way to get up there.
Oh, there's an opening over there, is what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't quite remember how to get up there. But I feel like there's a way.
Is that a shimmy up there? Possibly? I don't know.
It could be. It might be one over there on the left. I'm going to see something. I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to see something, because I think I have an inkling. I bite. I bite you.
I'm okay with this.
Ah!
Yay! I was right. But also, joke's on you. I'm into that. I don't approve of this. That's my Reddits. It's still headcanon that Raditz is related to Vegeta, not Goku, in my head.
Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense, because, like, you know, the Widow's Peak and all that stuff.
Like, literally, no one else...
Yar booty.
Yar booty! Or, actually, no. This is the one that's supposed to be secreto.
Secreto. Oh, or is Yar booty only for Tomb Raider 3?
I'd assume so. Weren't we trying to come up with individual ones for each version?
I guess so.
Just to, like...
If you ever sit in on any other Tomb Raider 3 type, Tomb Raider 3 based levels, we'll have to remember that.
Yep. We got it.
Now I heal.
But yeah, like, literally, no one else in Goku's family has that. Not even Gine, you know, his mom.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have that hairstyle. So literally, it's like... King Vegeta was like, hey, Bardock, I'm gonna stick it to you extra. Making sure you also have to take care of my kid. I'm sorry. Headcanon forever. Raditz was the affair child between Gine and King Vegeta. You cannot change my mind. Not to mention with how much Raditz looked more like them than Goku and I mean, shoot. Even freaking, gosh dang it. Any other time I could think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And then what happened? I have a bad feeling about this, so I'm going to save. I'm just waiting for a shing shing.
Turles, that was his name.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
Turles.
I didn't have to look it up. But,
Another
yeah.
pyramid key.
I wonder what you need the pyramid stuff for.
I guess I have to use them higher up.
Probably. But, yeah, like, even Turles looked straight up like Goku. And yes, the movies are not canon. They're technically alternate possible timelines and all that.
Yeah.
But even then, he looked exactly like Goku and Bardock. When they were talking about he was from the same mold as them.
I mean, technically, the Dead Zone movie is canon if you consider the Garlic Jr. saga canon.
I love the Garlic Jr. saga. I
Yeah.
don't care what anyone says. It was nice to see the main, like, cast of characters being the center focus instead of it just being Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day. Like, I love all of my Vegeta action now, you know, especially with Super and all that, but, like, back in the day, you know, before, you know, Goku and Vegeta became the main centerfold of the story, it was always just Goku.
Yeah.
And it was
He's here
just
to
like,
show you. He's going to help you find your way.
oh, bad Atlantean person with wings.
Rats with wings.
Random thought, but I bet those guys would make interesting jerky since they're already slabs of meat to begin with.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it was just like, it was always hardcore focused on Goku. It's like, yeah, I get it. You're the main character. But you have all these other characters that are here to help flesh out the story and, you know, purpose and actually give them their own little, individual highlights of stuff too.
Yeah.
That's why people like the extra characters. If you're not going to do that, don't bother putting extra characters in unless their purpose is just to get off. You know?
Right.
Oh, that's where you need the keys for. Is to open that door.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that out right before the flyers attacked me.
But you know, so then, like, you know, my favorite character back then, you know, first it was Raditz, then it switched to Piccolo.
Yeah.
Eventually it switched to Vegeta, to where Piccolo and Vegeta were my favorite guys. But, like, until Vegeta, you know, was fully introduced, it was Piccolo. So then, there's the Garlic Jr. saga, arc that ended up happening. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no.
The Girly Jr. saga.
And, when that was going on, it was just kind of cool to see how the other characters were going to try and handle the situation without their savior essentially being there. The spicy meatball got made.
I heard it, but then but by the time I heard it, I was stuck in the pickup animation.
I love how both of us were just yeah, it was nice to see how they would go about, doing what they could with where they were at without their, essentially without their savior.
Right.
And, I like fleshing out characters like that. That's a lot more entertaining than having the same thing happen over and over. Oh no, we're almost Kaputski. Where's the person that's going to save us? They show up, they get beat up a little bit, they get powered out of nowhere in the name of friendship or whatever, and all of a sudden they're able to win and defeat the bad guy, and then they go about their merry
the power of love suddenly comes out and wins.
Or friendship, depending on which they prefer. But then, and then it just keeps repeating over and over again. I like those scenarios where the characters get put in well, what are you going to do when the person you're always looking forward to come and save you can't do it?
Right.
How are you going to go about this? How are you going to solve it? Instead of just going, we'll just wait for Goku to show up. He'll fix it and know what to do. Dude can't even keep a legit schedule. Yes, he can kick butt, but you're really putting all your faith into someone that, literally has no concept of time, barely any concept of anything else other than, I want to be stronger and kick people's butts.
Goku is like the epitome of ADHD time blindness.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing Goku. He's a cool character in general. He seems like he'd be a pretty chill dude to hang out with, and he'd give you all the pointers you could possibly want or need when it comes to training and being, the thing he's passionate about. But,
Terrible father.
Well, why would he have to be a dad when he's got Piccolo and everyone else to do it for him?
And Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
I mean, hate on her all you want, but she's the one having to maintain his household and raise his children while he's off saving the world.
Well, not only that, but also having to find a way to make money. So to keep everything going.
Yeah. Doesn't she pretty much just rely on her dad's money because her dad's the Ox King?
I don't know if she relies on his money, but I definitely know that he does assist a lot.
Yeah, because Goku doesn't work because he's constantly running off to go save the world, so she's pretty much the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She pretty much does any and everything. And I was actually telling hubby yesterday of how I'm getting so frustrated because we had Rob and Mal watch the Dragon Ball superhero movie.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that did. That's a secret. Okay, I gotta go back. I gotta go back and get that.
But, we had them watch that, which it's really cool. I liked it a lot.
I was gonna say, cause didn't me and you watch it the first time you saw it?
Yes, I believe so.
But
I
had dibs.
She's the wiener.
I am the wiener. Okay, so I gotta keep going. I'm just figuring out my path here.
No, you're good. But we were watching that, and Rob actually started talking about how he's frustrated with how Videl got housewifed, essentially.
Yeah, she was this baddie character, and then just once she married Gohan and had Pan, she got housewifed.
Yeah. And yes, one of the things she does is, do the teaching of martial arts and stuff at the family dojo, which is nice. It shows that she's still capable of, handing someone a butt or two.
Yeah.
But it never happens. They did it to Android 18. They did it to Videl. Secreto. They did it to Chi-Chi. That, you know, because Chi-Chi was able to hold her own for the longest time too. That was my biggest gripe about what they did to Chi-Chi in the Dead Zone movie.
Yeah.
From when they ended up kidnapping Gohan.
It's
like,
of...
there's no way in heck you're going to convince me that she did not have that motherly instinct just full on overtake. Not to mention, she's got super abilities. She's not a normal human being.
Yeah.
Because of who her dad is. She's not a normal human being. So she should have been able to take on those freaking jokers that came and, you know, nabbed Gohan.
Right.
Just in general. And the way she's been able to power up and stuff at various points, including in the Garlic Jr. saga.
Yeah.
You know.
Against Krillin's girlfriend at the time.
Oh yeah, she was ready to
against Marin, and she powers up and like literally has like the red aura, like she's doing Kaioken.
Yeah, like she's either doing Kaioken or she's about to go Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
She did the red aura before it was cool.
Yeah. It's like, hey Goku, did you know your wife like knew how to use Kaioken before you did?
But you know, like literally, we were talking about how. Like, it's such an overused trope.
Yeah.
To where it's either... They introduce this, you know, this baddie female character that's able to hold her own. She knows how to fight. She's very strategic. She knows how, you know, to do X, Y, Z. You know, all the things that you would want someone to be able to do if they're a fighter, a martial artist.
And then one of the guys is like, better put a baby in her.
Well, I mean... I don't mind the whole having kids thing, but, you know, if your livelihood was literally being a warrior, you know, yes, when you become a parent, you have to make a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Full on. Jesus. I totally get that. But why have it to where it's a complete personality change?
Yeah, and then suddenly
their abilities are suddenly gone.
Yeah, and they're just this soft motherly person all of a sudden now.
You know, it's like, you know, cool. You made them parents so that they could raise the next generation. That's great. But why is it that, you know, you either take all of her abilities away or have it to where she doesn't fight anymore, you know, and those abilities don't even come out when it comes to the safety of her kids.
Yeah. You
think that would have been amplified?
Yeah, that part's
anything.
That part's the most unrealistic. Okay. Never mind.
That was sneaky.
Okay.
That was mean. And that's a crushed Laura. But yeah, you know, so you know, like you know, the main one that I've been seeing a lot of. Oh no!
Oh dang! I was hoping I could like hop past it to see what's back there.
But like one of the ones that's been popping up a lot on my timeline has been Asuna from Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Literally, she starts off, you know, as a character that keeps to herself, but eventually she gets so good at the game, she's able to be on the same level as the main male lead. You know, obviously love interest, blah, blah, blah later, but,
yeah,
you know, they are on the same level. She's able to keep up with him. She's able to do the fighting just like he is. You know, their collaborations on stuff is what gets them, like, through a good chunk of what goes on in their story. Like, I don't know if you know much about Sword Art Online or not.
I don't.
Okay.
But I'm very familiar with the trope where like you have this like this baddie female character, but then you like shoehorn in a love interest or put a baby in her. Yeah. And then suddenly she's just not the same. Woo! She's just not the same anymore.
Yeah.
It's sad how much it plays out like that in real life too, where like, you know, when a woman is like just starting to like take off in her career, and is like starting to like get somewhere in her life, and then her man gets her pregnant, and it all just kind of falls apart after that.
But
like, it's not the whole getting her pregnant thing that's the issue. It's the timing of the getting her pregnant. It's like, because it always seems to happen where she gets pregnant at like a crucial point in her career where she like where she doesn't have as much energy to like
Excel.
Yeah, to like devote to like both things at the same time.
Yeah. But yeah, and then like, with her, she was the baddie that was able to stay on par and everything. But then when the next arc of the story goes on, I don't want to ruin it in case, you or anyone else wants to watch it. But like when it goes into the next arc, they completely damsel in distress her. Like all of a sudden she's not able to kick butt. She doesn't, she's not able to do any of the stuff she did before. And it's one of those plots where it's so obvious they did it just to have it to where the main, lead, had to go on a rescue mission to save her kind of thing. And it's like, she was able, to do whatever beforehand. And you could tell it was literally all just about the plot of gradually weakening her.
Yeah.
To have him step forward. And it's like, stop making bad A characters if you're just going to, keep putting them in the damsel in distress zone.
Yeah.
Like, literally, what is the point? Yes, there are going to be points in time, obviously, when your character is not going to be able to beat another character due to plot. But make it worth it,
It's kind of like, I have the same gripe about how, like, in the Tomb Raider movies, they kept trying to shoehorn in a...
Oh my god!
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, like in the Tomb Raider movies, they kept trying to shoehorn in a love interest for Lara, and it's just like that's not who she is. Like her life is tomb raiding. Mm-hmm. Like having a love interest or having kids, like just isn't it's not compatible with that kind of lifestyle. She wouldn't like it would basically tank her entire career as a Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Because because there's responsibilities that come with being a parent that she wouldn't be able to balance with being a Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And being gone all the time and going on these dangerous missions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And let alone have time for a relationship.
I've seen the first one. I don't remember the second one. Because that one's
the second one,
life, right?
Yeah, the second movie was where they tried the hardest to shoehorn in that love interest.
Yeah, I actually liked how they did the love interest in the first one, because it's like, it wasn't anything definite. You could tell there was, tension and there was history there.
Yeah.
I think that's a very quick and effective way to introduce the fact that they had a thing at some point. But then, because they were both in the same line of work, but going off in different directions.
No, why did... Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
What? Like, why did she, why was she able to stand on that platform earlier, but now she won't? She keeps sliding.
Because of that, I guess?
I guess. I don't know. It's like, I'm just like, stand up, woman, and stop sliding. But, she kept sliding and falling into the water, and I'm just like, mother... I'm sorry, but continue.
No, you're good. I just, like I said, I liked how they did that, because then there's not a bunch of, time and effort taking up, the story of what they're trying to tell. It's like, oh, okay, you guys had history.
Yeah.
You all were in the same line of work. Obviously, he decided the line of work was more important than what you all had. That makes, okay, yeah. I got it. Clear. Let's go. You can move on to the next one. I like how they did that, and the fact that it wasn't the center focus of what was going on in the movie. I have no idea how the second one went, so I can't really say much on that.
The second one, there was a lot more tension. Thankfully, they ended up not making the love interest happen in the end. Mm. But I don't know. It just I just didn't like the whole trying to shoehorn Lara into having a love interest. It doesn't seem like having a love interest just doesn't seem compatible with who Lara is and the kind of life she wants to lead.
Yeah. Would you like to be topped off on your tea, love?
Yes, please. While I'm reloading.
Reloading. Whoa. You get that pour on the microphone.
I was going to say, I hope my microphone catches that pour sound. That tea pouring sound effect.
This really is super good.
I enjoy.
But yeah, I just, and in one of my favorite animes, the Mightiest Disciple Kenichi,
What?
one of the main characters in that show is her name, May?
How is it spelled?
I can't remember, like, the actual name. It's been a while since I watched it.
I was gonna say, if it's M-A-I, then it's Mai. If it's M-E-I, it's May.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew the pronunciation stuff. It's just I can't remember which one it was. It's like it's along those lines, but I do know it starts with an M. And
silently freaks out as I hear boulder noises.
Confused internal screaming.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna save here because I know exactly what happens up there.
But and she's one of the main characters because her grandfather and most of her family are the ones that end up start training the main character. The main character has no fighting experience whatsoever. He literally starts from scratch, which is nice to see. I like seeing the main character actually having to work and build their way up, the underdog that, shows that they can do it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing with a bunch of hard work and effort. I'm totally cool with that. What's annoying is that they basically start having it to where
Dang it.
The girl character, she's capable of fighting. She's a master in martial arts. She's able to do everything. But she essentially gets housewifed, but it's for the sake of doing everything for her grandfather and everyone else. So she's a great fighter. She's able to kick butt and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But she's doing like the book work for their dojo. She's doing the laundry. She's doing dishes. She's doing all the chores. She's doing the cooking, the serving of tea, being the hospitable one and everything like that.
Yeah.
But then when stuff goes down, she's able to turn around and be like, "Oh no, it's on. You done messed up," kind of thing.
Right.
But those moments are so far and few in between because she's busy focusing with the rest of her family on getting the main male character up to where he needs to be the the butt kicker.
It's kind of like all of her abilities and hard work go out the window in favor of supporting the male character.
Yeah, and it's just like, why make characters like that?
Yeah, if you're just gonna basically give her the housewife treatment.
Yeah, it's like yes, eventually they're going to get married. Eventually they're gonna want to do other things. But then you've got those characters that are like, that ain't the life for me. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, like Lara Croft in the games.
Yeah,
like
she's never interested in run.
Dun, 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 dun. Run. Dur, 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 dur. Editing Laney. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge.
Say no more, say no more. But yeah, it's like, you don't find a lot of those characters. And if on the rare occasion you do, they're usually like some sort of sob story. Like, I became, the dark person that I was.
Ha ha.
I think Sabatu just said, haha, back to you.
Yeah.
Holy crap. But, oh my gosh. Sneaky mofo. But then, like, if they're not married and have kids, they're seen as some sort of failure kind of thing.
Right.
Or, they didn't have the heart or whatever, or, this was the life I chose for myself, so I deserve to be alone for the rest of my life. Or, like assassin on the run kind of thing. Kind of like in, for Faye.
Ha ha! Ha ha!
Secreto!
Ha ha! Did you see that? Ha! I got it. Secret's 4 out of 6.
Secreto! But like Faye Valentine in Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
She's the massive butt kicker. Yes, she does have her moments of, vulnerability, which in the various scenarios makes sense.
Yeah.
When they make sense, I'm cool with it. But when you chumpify them just for the sake of like upping your male
propping
lead,
up propping up the male lead, that's like
it's annoying.
Yeah, like what's the point of making her a baddie then? Like what was the point of making her a butt kicker if she was just gonna get like subjugated to prop up the male lead?
Yeah, but then in her case, some of the stuff makes sense. But she's a bounty hunter and sometimes assassin for hire kind of thing. That's not the kind of what the heck, yo!
Oh my god!
Spicy meatballs everywhere!
Did I mention I hate Sabatu's Atlantis?
Justifiably so.
Like, Sabatu's Atlantis is like a headache and a half.
Wow.
Well, no.
I'm going to lay down now.
I'm gonna take a nap right here.
Stop it.
Oh look, a strawberry. It'd be easier if I had modern controls. Like,
But yeah, so like the line of work makes sense. You're not going to want to be in love with anyone or be in a relationship.
Yeah.
You might want to fling every once in a while to kind of take care of those urges and desires and whatnot, but that's probably about it. But there are some people out there that is bad, Laney. Sorry, you're going to have to censor that, but sorry. That was awesome. You kicked the butt.
I'm gonna save because
Yes.
I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to replicate that if something happens.
Fair enough. But
This is the train noises.
Yeah. Goodness. But yeah, there's people out there that are okay with that kind of lifestyle, and that shouldn't be seen as a failure.
Yeah.
And it's just
yeah. I mean, that's true of real life too.
Yeah.
Not everyone is destined for for romantic love. Some people have other life goals and dreams, and a romantic relationship would get in the way of that.
I'm not anti-romantic relationship.
But only when it makes sense.
Yeah, I like it. I like it to make sense. Just like I get annoyed with like some of the stories where the characters just instantly fall in love.
Yeah.
There was no reason other than the fact of, oh, you're pretty, oh, you're handsome, I'm suddenly in love with you.
You're pretty, you're handsome, I'm a man, you're a woman. Let's be in love.
Yeah, and it's just like. No, my favorite, and I know it's probably an annoying trope for some people, but my favorite trope is where they start off not even liking each other. And literally they have to go through the time and effort
I'm one of those people that are annoyed by that trope, but you do you.
I'm just saying, like, I'd rather them start off not liking each other and start learning how the other ticks, how they work, the kind of personality they have. Or if they just start off with not really knowing each other and start learning. I'm fine with either one of those scenarios. I don't like it when they instantly fall in love based on quote-unquote looks.
Yeah, I mean, my only issue with the whole, like, starting off not liking each other thing is, like, I've seen too many instances of that in real life. Oops. I've seen too many instances of that in real life where it just, like, it did not work out.
Yeah.
Once the whole aspect of being in love and the newness of the relationship wore off, it's like suddenly they started to realize
number one.
They started to realize why they didn't like the person initially.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have a plan. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. So I began to hatch a plan.
Woohoo, like a boss. But yeah, it's like I've always never liked the whole we instantly fell in love because it feels lazy.
Yeah, well, and also like that's another thing that doesn't end well in real life when people just like instantly fall in love the first time they see each other. Yeah. Sometimes it works out, but that's the exception and not the rule. And more often than not, that that kind of dynamic, it doesn't end well.
Yeah.
Because, like, once the newness of the relationship wears off and the whole, like, excitement of being in love wears off, you start to realize that you don't actually have anything in common with this person.
Yeah. Or you don't know jack squat about them.
Yeah. Or that you're actually incompatible with each other. And, yeah, it's just like either trope, just like...
oh, snap!
Huh?
What's going on? Oh, switch.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to frantically start throwing levers.
Oh, you have to get through like an underwater maze in order to live and get out of there. Oh, snap! Nice that those levers look spine-shaped at least, so you can find them.
I don't know what or if these levers are doing anything, but I'm just gonna start throwing them like crazy.
She's gonna throw them like she throws hands. I think you may have done it though. There you go.
Oh, wee! Okay.
Savivi.
Okay, so
before you do anything else, Savivi.
So where were we? We were Okay, so yeah.
Incompatible with falling in love with looks initially.
Yeah, because once the newness of the relationship wears off, you kind of start to realize that you really aren't very compatible with that person.
Yeah.
And yeah, so either trope, doesn't tend to work out very well in real life.
Yeah.
So that's
why I like the build up, because then, a lot of people, I like how they try to get you attached to like the characters, and then when you realize that they're not compatible or they're not good for each other, the breakup is all that more, hitting to the story.
Yeah.
And making way for the new person going to make stuff better for them, kind of thing.
I'm the type of person where, like, when I can really tell that two fictional characters just are really bad for each other in a relationship, I start rooting for them to break up. And then when they finally do, I'm just like, yes, thank God.
So then that tells me all I need to know of why you probably don't watch Chinese dramas.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I don't watch a lot of Chinese drama to begin with, but...
Yeah, those quick little short stories that they'll have on for the reels or whatever, or on TikTok and stuff like that. There's a
what is going nuts trying to get me?
I don't know. It might be above you.
That's what I thought, but there's nothing above me.
Might be further up, because it looks like there's more above you. It's just hard to see through the makeshift.
I was gonna say I remember what room this is from the original, so I'm just like, me.
Bada boom.
Big bada boom.
But yeah, there's so many of those we'll just go with the Asian dramas in general, because a lot of them have similar tropes. But the whole, the one I hate, I love seeing those characters get their comeuppance. Yeah. But I hate the ones where it's the guy character that's very obviously cheating on his main girl with a side girl.
Oh,
and treats the side girl like gold, and then the OG chick like garbage. But then when the OG chick finally gets her squizzle together and is like, I'm not taking this no more, I'm leaving, and starts getting another love interest after breaking up with him, that's when the main dude starts getting all angry and wanting her attention and stuff. Yeah. And it's just like, dude, you have got some nerve. You're treating her like garbage. You're literally cheating on her in front of her, because most of those scenarios, it's the side chick is always like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get in the way of you guys. It's just that he means a lot to me for XYZ reason. Yeah. And how he would always leave any situation, their anniversary or birthday or whatever, for the other chick.
It's one thing when the other girl doesn't know that the guy already has someone. It's another to knowingly go in and just be like, I'm going to move in on...
on this turf.
Yeah, I'm going to move in on another woman's relationship.
And that's what
because I have poor boundaries.
Yeah, like a lot of those. Oh yeah, good day. I saw like 3 of them mofos.
Oh wow, I'm already almost to the top.
Yay!
I just got to figure out how to open that secret door.
But yeah, just like, you know, most of the time, the side chick knows. She just tries to put on like the act of being like the innocent little princess, even though she's a conniving, devious little you-know-what.
Oh, Rory Gilmore. Sorry. That's the example that comes to mind with that. Rory Gilmore from Gilmore Girls.
Like, never watched it.
Especially like her first boyfriend Dean, who's played by Jared Padalecki. So
that's kind of funny.
So Sam plays Dean.
Sam plays Dean.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, so like, you know, they break up because, you know, they're teenagers and just like, you know, they just aren't compatible because, you know, they're teenagers and they don't know themselves well enough yet to have, you know, a strong relationship. All they know about each other is that they're attracted to each other and that they're in love and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so they break up, and it's not until Dean gets another girlfriend who he later gets engaged to that Rory starts moving back in on him. And like, and her mom is like, but he has a girlfriend. And she's like, oh, well, their relationship is bad. And you know, she does all this and treats him so badly. And then her mom is like, did I seriously raise you like this, that you're blaming the other woman for her boyfriend cheating on her? And yeah,
wow.
And like, you know, she plays it off like she's this innocent girl, and like,
I'm just trying to do the right thing.
And yeah, you know, I'm just cute little Rory Gilmore who, you know, just wants to be loved and, you know, do the right thing. But then you know, she does stuff like that throughout the entire series. Or when she's like,
oh, there's a passageway back there.
That's where we came from.
Oh, okay.
Or
I wasn't sure. My bad.
And you know, not to mention the fact that like you know, part of what contributed to her and Dean's breakup was that she kept going off with this troublemaker named Jesse and like started messing around with him. And so it's like,
my God.
Yeah, so like she, you know, part of why they broke up was because, you know, A, their relationship wasn't very good to begin with, but B, she cheated on him. And so then helped him cheat on his girlfriend after the fact. So it's like, ugh. It's just like, tell me you have no boundaries without telling me. Maybe it...
What, order of the switches?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Whoopsie.
Alright, let's see. Maybe yes, there we go. Secreto.
She got it.
I got it.
Wahoo! So it was the way the switches...
Yeah, there was an order to the switches.
Ain't that some squizzle?
You said squizzle!
It's allowed, it's a censor word.
Yes. Quite.
Very good. But yeah, you know, there are some things where it's just like, I guess certain tropes and things get annoying due to like, you know, as you were growing up, you've experienced, you know...
Oh God, this part.
Oh no. You've experienced being bullied. You've experienced being lied to or lied on. You know, the manipulation stuff and, you know, just all the things that lead up to those particular tropes that make it
all right, so I'm going to go quiet for a minute here because I'm going to need to concentrate.
Concentration. Everyone, be quiet. Stop talking.
Oh,
Joe, no. You in the back. Look what you did. said quiet. Concentration.
Okay. Okay. So I think I remember how to do this. Okay, and then Okay, so I need to slide a little further down and then jump back.
Oh, flippy, flippy, whack.
Yes, exactly. No! Woman, why did you do it like that?
Because she wanted to go. Because it rhymes with no. Whee!
Okay, so I need
Yeah, it took a second for her to try and jump off of there.
Yeah.
10 hours later.
It's just the way that you ended up overshooting for a sec. Yeah, there you go.
Ha! Ha ha!
Would you like a refill?
I would. I need more.
Victory.
I need more tea after that, because holy crap.
Oop, sorry. Yeah, that was a clink of victory. That was a cheers.
Yeah.
Save.
I did. I did save, but I'm gonna save.
Just in case.
I'm gonna save again, just in case.
Cause wow, that was a good chunk of your time.
Yeah. Whew. Oh, that's like the worst part of the level.
Oh. Understandably so. Huh.
Okay.
Leads to the water. That leads to a slidey slope. And now we're in muscle tissue. Whoa!
I wonder where that leads.
Death.
I'm gonna go see where the water leads, just to say that I explored every option.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. How much would that suck if he purposely made that a dead end where you had to load out of it?
Yeah. Especially if like you forgot to save after the
jumps.
after the hell jumps.
The jumps of frustration.
'Cause holy crap. Like once I kind of got the technique down, it was okay-ish, but like man,
Yeah.
that was a hard jump.
You also had to kind of like experience it a couple of times in order to get the physics down where you
Yeah.
can make the jump right. Yeah, I think you have to find... Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there was another way out because it didn't look like you had a way up there for a minute. Shawa!
Okay. Medkit.
Didn't hear any musica, so don't know if it's a secret.
It is not. I think I technically missed one, but that's okay. I can just come editing lane. It can just come back through and get it for me.
Da. She's good at that.
Yeah, and much to her disdain, she's like, "Oh yeah, let me just do all your work for you."
The water.
I think it all just leads into this central room, underwater room here. So I'm just gonna hop out and just go that other way that I was seeing that led to all the rocks in the middle of the lava.
Nah.
Because that seems to be the way forward.
Bump this mess I'm out.
No kidding.
Sabatu is strong with us. Even if some of it wasn't caught on camera due to various other
Struggles.
runs.
The struggles. Okay, I think it was that hole over there that we found the rocks in the lava, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Just mid jump. Ooh,
That's my candy. Put it down.
ready, fool! You shall go down quickly. And I will grab my health kit.
I'm just gonna do a walk, step, jump.
I'm going to assume that's probably what you gotta do. You rat. Health, 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 health. Don't roll off into lava. Take that, you butt-faced McGee. That was close. Savivi, Savivi.
Savivi is probably a good idea. Okay, so let's see.
Incoming! Okay, you got a bit more space to move here, so it's not as bad.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see. What? That's just lava down there. Don't want to go that way.
Nope. Looks like you got some
Lana,
pushy blocks.
nope. Lana, nope. Stop saying nope.
Nope.
God, I haven't watched Archer in forever.
I've only seen a couple episodes.
Ah, here we go.
Up this pile of flesh in order to get over to the mountain rock in which to get to a block. Just so I have to push it.
All you have to do is push it.
Push, 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 push. Get the hernia and push. Push, 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 push. Hernia, not fun. Uh-huh.
Makes me think of this thing I saw on TV once about this girl that had and like one of her things was like making sure all the electric stuff was off. So she would like point to everything around the room and go push, 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 push. And it was like it was like so like compulsive for her that she would even sing it like push, 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 push. Like, it sounds funny, but, like, the way they were describing it, it was just like, oh, that sounds hard to live with.
Possibly. But sometimes having things like that, when you have those kind of conditions, make it a little more mind-easing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, some people, they having that audio or the visual kind of helps give them the confirmation.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, a lot of people think that having OCD means like wanting to have an obsessively clean house all the time.
Yeah,
But
just
that's-
random things in general.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, some people with OCD might have tics that result in them having a cleaner than usual house, but that's not really the majority of cases.
Yeah.
It's just like it's random stuff. Like it's like I have to do this or something bad is going to happen.
Yeah. Jen getting hungry. I will feast when I get home. Because I still have some leftover beef stew.
Yeah, I think I have some leftover sushi in the fridge. Yeah. I found this I was in concentration mode, but
there's another one. I heard him flippy flapping.
but yeah,
There he is.
at Kroger I found this sushi platter that had a flamin' hot roll.
Oh,
And when I say flamin' hot, I mean like flamin' hot Cheetos.
yeah.
And it's actually really good.
Wouldn't doubt it. Flamin' Hots are very yummy. I love Flamin' Hots.
Okay. Okay, so I know an easy.
Did that with tea in my mouth.
Okay, so it's not timed. So I don't have to worry.
Yay.
I was gonna say, because if it was timed, it wouldn't let me unswitch it like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, usually if it's timed, you have to wait for the switch to unswitch by itself.
Duh.
Okay, so let's see.
Are you supposed to, like, slide off of the side over there to jump on it, since that piece
Maybe.
of rock keeps hitting you when you're trying to go to it? Yep. there
Look
you
at
go.
you has a smart.
Yay! I do it smart. I am slowly learning the mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah, generally the more custom levels you play, the more you kind of start to learn the mechanics.
Yeehaw!
Hey, how about aiming for the one that's right freaking there?
Right in front of you! How could you miss? It was 3 feet in front of you! Just having a nice equestrian stroll.
They're just having a powwow. A nice little equine stroll.
Go around in circles, go around in circles. Go around in circles.
Hey, I'm not complaining. It just makes my job easier.
What the heck was he just aiming at?
Oh, they just do that sometimes.
He aimed to go pew pew at the wall. Bruh, what you doing, bruh?
Bruh.
Bruh.
It's like the meme sound. Bruh. Okay, so I'm thinking I have to go behind somehow and push that out and then push it over here to move that out or to push it in, one of those. So I think maybe I start by pushing this in.
Le push.
Yeah, like the more custom levels you play or like fan-made games, like the more you kind of like get a feel for like how things work and the more you kind of have an eye for like secret areas and stuff because like there's only so many different ways that that people can make different stuff.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Although some people still find ways to get creative about it.
Yeah, like with certain jumps.
Okay.
Pulling back just in
All right, so
case.
I'm gonna go back out there and pull this back out so it's not blocking my way. Take the block from Anita and hand it to me. Is that difficult? That's a throwback. 101 Dalmatians, the live action one.
God. I think I've watched that maybe once.
Really?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Nice dodge. He really likes his spicy meatballs, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
It's one of those instances where like I still did what was necessary, but I was screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just the only
internal panic.
The only difference this time is that my panic was external. It's like I was screaming the whole time, but I still did what was necessary to survive.
Me out in the wild IRL. See, if you did camera stuff, that
Yeah.
would add to it.
Yeah, I feel like I should start doing like an inset camera, like an inset video of us to like show our facial expressions and stuff. Because there's been so many times where I've like made facial expressions or pantomimes that would have made it funnier.
I agree. I just, the Pepe. I don't know.
Pepe, you don't know?
Yep, Pepe, I don't know.
But that means then I'd have to actually, like, put on makeup and stuff. And that's... bleh.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It really is.
It'd be a lot of work to creatify myself for the camera. It's less work when I, just showing my face in thumbnails.
You could go the VTuber route.
Where I have an avatar
doing expressions and stuff for you.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be the same. Like,
there's some really good ones out there where they can mimic facial expressions pretty well.
Yeah, but can they mimic my facial expressions though? Because I really I have a hard time believing. I have a hard time believing that VTuber avatars would be able to mimic my facial expressions to capture.
Yeah, just like we're very visually expressive.
Yeah, and plus, a lot of my facial expressions are just so unique and just so, contorted that, I have a hard time believing it could be accurately represented by an artificial, avatar. I guess there's no doppelganger in this one, because, this is the last room.
No dappy wappy.
I guess maybe Sabatu didn't know how to implement a doppelganger.
Oh. I doth not know.
I know Leo C 1995, or whoever it was. I think it was Leo 1995 that did the Eternal Darkness one, and it had a doppelganger.
Oh! Okay, you didn't need those legs, did you? I'm pretty sure you didn't need those. As long as you got the arms, you can come crawling out the back door.
It's a good thing I've got good reflexes, because holy crap.
Oh, health kit.
Health pack goo.
Giboo.
Hey, Editing Laney here. Just another quick note here. There's a large med kit back here that I missed the first time through. Anyway, carry on. I guess the last two are from the secret that I missed, but that's okay. Editing Laney can take care of that.
Love you, Laney.
You can't do this.
We condemn you, Natla of Atlantis, for your crimes. For the flagrant misuse of your powers.
I'm not changing your name to Miss Natla.
You can't.
Breaking the three bond of consent that our people are ruled and secured under. And invading Teopan and myself with our army, our warriors, empty from our pyramid. So that you can
it's the only reason we're mad is because you used our resources instead of coming up with your own.
For your own mindless destruction.
Mindless? Look at
you.
Neither of you have one squirt of inventive
I don't remember the
juice
exact
in your
quote.
heads. Wasters.
Let's just do it.
That's the main one I remember.
You use the sacramental place as a source of individual pleasure. As some freak factory.
They're survivalists, a new generation.
A slaughter heap now. And you. We're gonna lock you in limbo. Make your veins, heart, feet, and that diseased brain stick solid with frozen
and those
blood.
Diseased feet.
Greet your eternal
Unrest, Natla. You won't rest either, or your damned continent. They kind of muffle the Atlantis part at the end. So if it weren't for the subtitles and the remasters, I would have never known she said that. Because I thought she just said "or your damned continent" and that was it. All right, well, that's the end of that video. Thank God.
All the work.
If you guys watch this far, please reward my efforts with a like and subscribe. That not only supports my channel, but also motivates me to continue subjecting myself to this horror. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see all of you in the next video. Bye!
Bye! Support your local lady!